Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome our speaker this evening for the international contest. Help me welcome Bianca Verlinden, speaking to the title, Choose to Cha-Cha, Bianca Verlinden.
Cha-cha-cha and backwards cha-cha-cha. The cha-cha step. That step in between, moving forward and backwards on the dance floor. Now an optimist once said that taking a step backwards after you've already taken a step forward in life is not a disaster. It's more like a cha-cha. So in that spirit, Madam Contest Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time you took a step backwards in life? And every time you tried to take a step forward, it was as if life kept pushing you backwards. Anyone? Okay. So the last time I took a step backwards in life was the year 2013. It was the 4th year of my PhD full-time, and the funding started running out, and the savings started running out, and I needed to finish this degree. So at age 26, I found myself packing up my life and stepping back 7 years in time as I moved into the only place I could afford, a student commune. Now what I didn't know was that the student commune was inhabited by 16 first-year students. Now needless to say, this was a lot for me to cha-cha with. And I'll never forget my first encounter. He came flying into my room. "Are you the new girl?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm Bianca. Nice to meet you. I'm Finn." "So Bianca, how old are you?" No, let me ask, what year are you?" "Well, Finn, I'm in the 4th year of my PhD." "Ah, what's a PhD?" "Well, Finn, you've got a 3-year undergraduate degree, you've got an honors degree, you've got a 2 years master's degree, and then you start your PhD." Holy moly! You must be like 40! Not just yet, Finn. Anyway, you're welcome. So everyone in the house, we've put our stash together and we've made you a welcoming present. And in my hand, Finn placed a magically rolled cigarette. Now, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, never mind a joint of weed. But on that day, I was tempted to celebrate my 40th birthday. But I thought it was a good idea to probably save that for when things really got bad. And they did, but let's start off on the good. So one of my highlights in that house was carpet soccer. Now for those of you who don't know what carpet soccer is, what you should know is that I still don't either. Originally, I thought it would be a bunch of boys playing soccer on a carpet. No. Now the first time I watched them play, they tried to convince me that they had single-handedly invented the sport. But after watching them play, I started to believe them. The first rule of carpet soccer, all participants must be drunk. The second rule, they find a carpet and the most intoxicated player and they roll him in the carpet. Then they start kicking aimlessly around the living room. And the game ends with them lying on the floor laughing as they watch the soccer ball try and unroll himself. Now moments like that made it really easy to cha-cha. But then there would be times where I would enter the kitchen and our dish pile had its own ecosystem growing with it. And I would speak to the culprit, "Brendan, can you please do your dishes?" "Bianca, we have a dishwasher." "Brendan, no, you and I, we are the dishwashers." "Bianca, we have a dishwasher. One day you're going to find it." And one day I did. It was a Friday evening, and all the students had gone home for the weekend, and I was making my way to the kitchen, accompanied by my pepper spray. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are walking to your kitchen on a daily basis with a can of pepper spray, it is time to move. So that evening, I was making my way to the light switch, and I heard something moving behind me in the dark. So I grabbed my can of pepper spray, flipped the lights, was ready to shake and spray, and there in the corner sat the dishwasher. Sat the dishwasher, nibbling all the scraps of food off the dirty plates. With its tail, it was about that big. A rat is a lot to cha-cha with. Now, these moments that I share with you, I've shared with my friends. And one friend, Jay, she said to me, B, it's like you're moving backwards in life. And that struck me. Because the way I think about it, like, we don't always get to choose when we want to step forward in life, or when we don't want to step backwards. But what I've realized is that we don't really have control over that. But what we do have control over is that in-between step. And you can either, in your in-between step, put your hands in your hair and just wait it out till life gets better, or you can choose to cha-cha. And if you stay optimistic and cha-cha through all those moments of despair in your life, that is when you get the most out of what life is trying to give you. And what life gave me that year was a really strong sense of how little you need to be happy. That year I had no PhD, no validation, no financial security, and I didn't even have that cute boy to distract me from all of this. And I was unbelievably happy. And no, I was not smoking the weed. I don't know where you are, and I don't know what direction life is taking you, but know that the most important step that you can take is the in-between step, because that is where your joy and your power lies. When you choose to enjoy life, it doesn't matter what direction when you know how to cha-cha. And I hope when you get the chance again and you have to choose your in-between step, you choose to cha-cha.